Hey everybody, welcome to Chef Live. I'm Chef Dominic Tedesco and I'm here today at West Star Kitchen and Bath, and I am pleased to have Chef Sterling Burpee and his daughter Cameron, and they're going to show us some really cool food today. What do you think? You're going to show us how to do it, aren't you?
Mm-hmm.
All right, what are we making today?
Pork yak.
Pork yak. And where does this recipe come from?
My dad's mom.
Really cool. I love that because I learned how to cook in the kitchen, and it was from my mother. So, you know, I know where it's coming from. It's from the heart down. And that's where it's great to have you here, learning how to cook with your dad and teach kids how to cook.
Dominic, a funny story. When I was in my prime becoming a chef, thinking I was a chef in Atlantic City, I'm working, you know, sous chef, black hole, 20 hours a day, opening all these mega hotels. And I get no press, no print. One day I see my mother in the newspaper for a fruitcake. Courier Post in New Jersey. If the article had to be this big, and I said, how did my mom get in a newspaper before me? That bothered me so much. Now, what I didn't think about is all the cooking that I saw her do that make me do what I do.
She made you what you are.
Yeah, and the flavors, when I cook, we cook from our hearts. You know, if you cook from your hearts, the food's much better. Any chef knows that.
That's what my mother told me. The most important ingredient I can ever put in my food is the feelings in my heart. If I didn't feel the love and put it into my dish, my guest would never enjoy anything I made, so I might as well get out of the kitchen. So that's where it starts.
So Cameron, tell us about this dish because you've seen it enough. What are we going to do first?
Well, we're going to cube the pork.
We're going to sear it first, right? I'm going to take it over here. You keep talking. I'll do whatever I'm supposed to do.
And we're going to chop up the onion.
Okay.
I'm going to take the grain spaghetti and steam it.
Okay, so should I throw the spaghetti in now? Yeah, that's a good idea, right? Okay. Let's do that.
Get it going.
Let me get my hands
Here, I'll get that for you, Chef.
Oh, thank you.
Keep on working on that.
You break that in half, Chef?
Yes.
Thank you. Got a pot of water. My nifty salt. Or as Jimmy says, it's an exercise piece, but it's fun for me. First time I'm using it. That's pretty neat. Okay.
So Cameron, what do you like about cooking? Why is it so fun?
Well, it's fun because I do it with my dad, and it's like art to me.
Very cool, it is. And the better it looks, the more you want to eat it. And then when it tastes good, it's like, everybody's saying, where's Cameron at? Is she going to cook dinner tonight?
Cam, tell them about school and all the girls that came over to your party, and now everybody eats your lunch because you don't eat in school, do you? What do you do for lunch?
Well, I take some leftovers from dinner, and I put it in my lunch, and then I eat it. And that's why everybody eats it.
So everybody wants to trade lunch with you every day, right?
Yeah.
That's very cool. That's because you know how to cook, and you learn it from an incredible chef like your dad. What's your favorite thing to cook?
Well, once I cooked fried rice.
Fried rice is good and healthy.
Yeah, but her and her mom think they're pastry chefs.
Oh, I see.
I actually just cut the pork in half because we're going to eat this afterwards, and if I don't cook the pork, you know what happens, right? You kind of can get some food poisoning.
Well, Chef, this recipe's been in your mother's family for
100
long
years.
times.
100 years. And this recipe came because, you know, people weren't as well off as we are now, right? We have chefs, we do chef shows. Back then, I don't even think Julia Child hit the television yet. So it's all about leftovers, what you can do with a leftover.
What you have, you use everything. There's
Rice,
no waste.
Rice was
Use it
cereal.
the next
Rice,
day.
milk, and sugar was a cereal, right?
Absolutely.
Well, this was the leftover pork chops. You know, and then you trim the pork chops. Cameron, you can dice that up for me. You dice up the pork, and then you have small diced onion, which we're going to garnish it with, and the soy sauce gives the flavor to the pasta.
Nice.
So we called it pork yak. I'm sure that the Asian clientele are saying, that's not one of our dishes. No, it's not. It's a dish that was created through the Americans that was left over.
Absolutely.
And hence pork yak. You know, I don't even think that's a an Asian word. I'm pretty sure it's not.
But it sounds good,
Yeah.
and it smells good, that's for sure.
Make sure you cut through and don't wiggle, okay? Move that little finger off the top of that knife.
So she's got some pretty
There you
good
go.
knife skills here. She's been working with you for
Yeah.
a while.
She knows. Cameron, when you're done that,
So
can
you
put
guys
it right
need
in
to
here?
watch at our website at
Thank
www.cheflive.com, and you could see Cameron make all this stuff, step-by-step, video recipes, and do it at home with your kids.
Cam, you almost done?
Just about.
Okay. We're just moving around right now. I'm getting ready to build the plate. That's perfect, Cameron. Good job.
All right.
Stainless
Getting ready
steel
to plate
bowl.
things up. You're
Take
pretty
a
good
little
at
bit
this.
of the hot pasta. And I'll do this for you as soon as, excuse my back. Cameron, if you could dump the pork inside. Okay.
So we have the whole wheat pasta.
Whole wheat
Right.
pasta. My whole family eats, all the kids. I have 5 children, but I raised them on whole wheat pasta, brown rice. So it's pretty standard in our house. Whole wheat bread, and any of your children that get used to it, as long as they don't know the difference in white bread. You know, it's
Absolutely.
really not good for you.
Well, in making dishes like this, the flavors all come together, and it's
Yeah, this one's pretty easy. Grab that cube for Dad. You just shake it around, and then I want to take it and plate it up.
there you go.
Remember, this is leftover pork. Last night we made it with what, Cameron?
We made it with chicken.
That's right. So we didn't have any pork in the house, and my wife said, well, really, chicken, steak, anything
any
will work.
Put
Leftover
your
you got.
favorite things in it.
Absolutely.
And then you take a little raw onion, which really makes the dish, and you put it over, and voila.
There it is, pork yak.
Pork yak, leftover or refrigerator meal. So, Chef,
Well-
this was awesome. I
Very
like doing
cool.
this,
I
yeah.
love recipes from the heart and from the mothers and grandmothers, and especially when kids are involved, learning how to cook and eat healthy.
What do
So,
you think, Cameron?
Looks good.
all right. So
Wanna
check
thank
us
them
out.
there?
Thank you for watching us.
All right. Thank you, Chef Live. Appreciate it.